Hello and happy Friday. I know I'm still trying to get used to the no poem at the beginning of the... And there it is. Chicken wing, bologna, macaroni. Yes. Thank you, Naz. Thank you, buddy. Happy Friday. This is what I get for sharing the good news with you. This is what I get. I get a fresh nazzing in the morning. Oh no, I said morning. Oh, that's right. I actually have to turn the camera on. Hold on, chat. We're all good. We're all good now, right? Like, well, hair is almost good. And the fan. And the fan. Look at Big Dink. How's everybody doing today? Is that music a little loud? Is it just me? I'm all hopped up. I'm all hopped up on NyQuil.
Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna, chicken and macaroni.
I do hope that everybody does the hot dog and macaroni dance when that little sticker comes on. I hope it does. How's everybody doing today? Did I comb break? What I don't know what a comb break is. Whew, what a day, what a morning. So here's the deal. We are streaming away team today. I know, I can't believe it either. I got an email last night that said, hey, welcome to the playtest. And I looked all through the email, and I looked on Steam, and I looked at the super not secret Klei Ambassador Discord, and nothing says I can't stream it. No ooh-woos. No ooh-woos. We're not ooh-wooing. You keep your ooh-woos with your horse teeth and your wee pigs. I know, it's Friday. You're all hopped up on sugar. I get it. But I can have happy dance, right? So I double checked. I even sent messages or DMs to the devs or their community people, and I have not heard anything back. So we're doing it. We're doing it. It's better to ask for permission. No, it's better to ask for forgiveness without permit. There's some sort of caveat with a clause in there. Newt. Newt. And we got a spider pig.
Whatever a spider pig does.
You guys are insane today. Absolutely insane. Jazzy, thank you for the spider pig.
He is a
Spider pig. Newt, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Kinda newbie in with a sticker.
Ooh, I too like pie.
I do like pie. Not a lot of pie, just very specific types of pie, because too much pie is too much. It's, and then I need milk. It's, you know. Naz, thank you for the 169 biddies. Hi Nola, thank you for the horse teeth. Big Dinkaroony in with the 15 streams. Hi Nola in with another sticker. Abyssal in with the 20 streams. Newbie in with a sticker. More stickers. I might get rid of the stickers. I'm not getting rid of the stickers. Too much pie? I don't understand the sequence of words. I mean, the playtest is open to the public. Why couldn't you stream it? I don't know, Kevin. You know how it is, right? It is open to the public, but normally playtest, there's a button that says, do not stream. Whoa. 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 Literally, I played it for an hour last night. I'm like, oh my gosh, I cannot wait to share this with the community. I was like, oh my goodness, this is ridiculous. Chat, it's better than we thought. It's better than what we expected just by looking at the screenshots. The screenshots don't even give it justice. I cannot wait. I've done quite a few playtests on Steam and never told me not to stream. Sometimes there's a button when you get into the menu. It says, this is a closed playtest. Please do not share this. And on their Steam, they very specifically said it is a closed playtest, which can mean a couple different things. It could have been, it's just not open to everyone, but it's still a public closed playtest. I don't know. Look. Chat, you at least give me an opportunity to catch up before you start bombarding me with more stickers. Okay? Kiki, in with 100 bits. Newbie, also in with 100 bits. Otto, in with the 40 streams. You're hypnotized by your bum bum. Why am I hypnotized? First of all, I don't have a bum bum, okay? I am a man of advanced aged. I do not have a bum bum. I have a rock hard gluteus maximus. I bet you have a nice butt. You know I've got a nice butt. It brings all the nerds to the yard. Saggy butt. Ew, no. Tigers, thank you for the 18 months. Hey, looks like I caught some again. Nope. Hey, looks like I caught again some bug. That's why, because it's written in a way that my brain does not decipher well. I haven't been this sick for years, near 20 years ago when I was a kid still, but damn. Tigers, I'm so sorry you're not feeling good. I hope you get better soon. Does Echo get kicked out of the ambassador program now? But you see how it says closed playtest? That's the only thing that made me think like, okay, I need to get permission. But there's nothing that, they even have an FAQ. And there's nothing that says, please don't stream this. And I believe, I don't know the language, but I believe there is some Russian chap streaming it right now as well. Closed does not mean not shared with the public or no streaming. That's what I'm taking it to mean. That's what I'm taking it to mean. You know what's even amazing? Other than Doma throwing up a sticker and Carol cheering with 100 bits, thank you both. It's like they've taken some of what was great about Don't Starve and sprinkled it in Oxygen Not Included. It's almost like ONI and Don't Starve 47 had a baby. I assume if you haven't signed an NDA, you are free to stream it. Yeah, no NDAs, there was no menu button, there was no disclaimer, there was nothing. I double checked, I triple checked. I don't even, here's what's even weird, more weird. I don't even know how long the playtest is. They don't even say how long the playtest is, which makes me think that is by design. Nothing in the end user license agreement? There was no end user license agreement. Roughly 50 cycles. Yeah, but that's in the game. That is in the game. So, like, you can just play another one. Like, it doesn't say the playtest is this weekend. Shauna, it's all right. Oh. So I don't know. By the way, Shauna, not even my translate is able to translate that. I probably don't have the character thingy. I was meaning to say there is a Russian guy streaming OA Team, and he's been doing it for 4 hours already. Good stuff. Good stuff. Naz, you might be. I see how it could happen in Naz, because you're going in one window and then you switch to another window. You need transliteration, not translation. Yeah, see, that just goes right outside my brain. Auto in with the 100 bits. Kutai in with the 90 streams. Don't starve away with your team. Yep, you forget to switch the keyboard layout back to English. It's so good. By the way, it isn't Ari. I kept saying it was Ari. It's not Ari. Somebody tell me who it is before I bring up the picture. I thought it was Ari. Because see how close Ari and Ren are? It is actually Ren. I don't think I've seen a lot of Rens. Because I didn't know they had the same model, just different skin tone. So here's Ren. Here's Ari. Like, it's close. Don't look, it's a Nisbet. This list is a little outdated though. There's no Higby. And is it, I think it's Shauna. There's no Higby or Shauna. There's the Bonnie and the Bubbles. They're easy to get confused. Ari has long eyelashes. Ari, long eyelash. Oh. Oh my goodness. I didn't even look at Bonnie and Bubbles. Bubbles' eyelashes are kind of on the bottom. I would have never expected that. Okay, so what's the difference? Frankie has eyebrows. May has no eyebrows. Well, Abe and Nicola are very different in color tone, so that was never a difficult one for me. Miss Panda, Manda, and Otto. Thank you for the biddies. I appreciate the stick. I don't have T-Rex arms. I mean, that you can easily get them confused. Let's be honest. The arms are just the nipples. Welcome in, Professor. How are you? So yeah, there was a couple of dupes we got wrong, and you'll see why when we get to the main menu, which I am very excited to do. So we're probably not going to do just chatty chats for too long, because I know everybody's is excited to get into the game and see what's up. Yes, please. Let's get in right now. Mr. Brain, did you get in as well? Away team chats. Well, I have to play the ads. And I also go downstairs and I get my bubbly. You streamed it last night. Good stuff, Mr. Brain. Just tell me if Meep is in the game. It's a deal breaker. Meep is not in the game yet. There's only 4 dupes in the game. But it is a lot of fun. I was pleasantly surprised. I played for about an hour last night. My heart, my heart. It's gonna be so cool to see all the things that Klei is able to absolutely milk us for every last dime. I want sweet outfits for my dupe. I want all the cosmetics. I want, yeah, just add everything behind a paywall. Let's get this done. I'm gonna have to catch up the VOD later because I'm doing work stuff. Well, if you weren't doing so much puzzle stuff this weekend, Mosquito Fly. Oh. No, not an orange onesie. If I get into the playtest, I'm gonna lose so much sleep. It is, and that's why I'm very excited to show everybody. It's gonna be great. Stormorphosis. Stormorphosis. I like it. Welcome in. Creeper Trapper and Panda Manda. Thank you for the continued stickers. Everybody needs a little moodang. OMG, is it out? It is not out. I was just lucky enough to get into the playtest. I wonder if it's a time-based thing, like they just accept the first 100 people that get into the playtest, and then they stop it, and then they open it up when they want more people to get in. I don't know. Thank you, Kiki, for more mooding. There is no release date, but I will tell you from the hour that I played last night, it's clean. Kiki, thank you for the back-to-back Moodangs. Did I get an ambassador key or something? No, I just got into the normal playtest by going to the Steam page, and there's a button right here. That's it. That's all you do. Of course, my button used to be there. Did they take it away from me?
Right where?
Uh-oh. Yeah. Right here. There used to be a button right here. It says play now. I'm wondering if I got it taken away. Hold on. Or is the playtest already over? No, I have it. Okay, I just had to refresh the Steam. The Steam had to be refreshed. Brandel, you got in? Good job. Good, nice job. Right here. Miss Van Amanda, thank you for the 100 bits. Renee says, I hope this replaces their emphasis on Don't Starve so ONI finally gets the backing it deserves. Do not think, and we're going to get into this a little bit, don't think it's going to scratch your ONI itch. It does in a weird way, but it's not. It's a different game. How long is the playtest going? I don't know that. I was saying that a little earlier. I don't know. There's no date on it, which means they specifically doing it open ending because they're probably looking for as much, you know, trying to see how much interest or how much playtesting they can get in based on how many people are in. I don't know. I'd love to see behind the scenes a little bit, but Klei has always been a little bit closed doors when it comes to development stuff. Very open about like bug fixes and patches, but you don't get a lot. I get the different game thing. I just want more on the world of lore or lore of ONI, yeah. It fixes the biggest problem I have in ONI, trying to do 15 things at once, sure. This is more Noita Sandustry type vibe, says Storm. I'm just gonna go with Storm. My mouth doesn't want to put together in the way it takes to say your name. I wonder, do they have access to the information such as how many hours you have in ONI or Don't Starve? I am wondering that too, Dinkaroonie. I'm not sure what the Steam API gives them. Like, if hours is over this, get access. I don't think Steam would give them that, because imagine you're doing an access or an early access for a random title that is new and not correlated to your new dev. Like, I don't think they would give API access to other games' data. I guess I'll have to see if it's still going Sunday night or Monday. Well, normally if it's just like a weekend playtest, they would say weekend playtest. So it's why I'm thinking that this playtest is gonna, now keep in mind, I have no additional information. I have the exact same information as you. This is just a guess. I'm wondering if they plan on keeping this playtest open for a significant amount of time. Just launch the game and never close it, says Otto. Newt says, I hope Klei can see the 4,000 hours I put in their collection of games. Yeah. Kutai is ready to see it. Ooh. Now is not the time, because I need to open some stuff. Now is about the time we do something. We like to do something called a roll call. We do a roll call in order to say thank you for you spending a little bit of your most valuable resource with me and with the community. So it's a way of showing my appreciation. I want to give you a shout out. If you want to be included, all you got to do is say something in chat. You say something in chat, your name is going to appear on my list, and I'm going to be able to give you the shout out you deserve. That's it. Wham blam. After that, we'll play our quick break so that I can run the ads. And when we get back, we're going to jump right into some away team action. And I want you to ask all the questions you want to ask.
It was awful. It was terrible.
I will try to share as much of it with you as I can. Mimic! Hello, Mimic! I don't think they go by hours played. They should have the data about that via the blueprint system. Maybe. And then they could feed it back and tie it back to the Steam username sort of thing. That could be it. Mimic, how are you today? I hope you had a great stream. Jay Millie in with the 6 months. Thank you, Jay. Welcome back. Will you family share this game with me? No. You got in time for the roll call? Yes. Yes, you did. If I may brag, last Wednesday I did a collab with Breaking Bad actor, I'm gonna butcher this, Luis Moncada. Proudest moment of my streamer life. Very cool, Professor. What did you stream? What was the collab with? My understanding is that the playtest is mostly covered by Steam, not Klei, says Mr. Brain. That could be it. Like, hey, restrict to this many users. Warships in Scum. Very cool. Away team is out. No, it is not out. I was just fortunate enough to get into the playtest. So I wanted to make sure I could share it with you before the playtest ends and all that kind of stuff. That's why normally Friday is Factory Friday. No Factory Friday today. No. All right, beautiful people. Welcome, one and all. Today is April 10th, 2026, and joining us today for the fun-filled festivities where we check out the new, sure to be Klei smash hit, Away Team. Joining us is Damon Works, Summer Guy that plays, HP Fangirl, Shauna plays, Romeo Kilo 125, Jay Millie, Creeper Trapper 321, Blizel 83, Doma Person, Steph, The Woogie, Aerith, Xenodon, Astronaut, Hookem T36, Jazzy 2, Haunted 318, Brandel B, Payday, Kinda Noobish 85, Mosquito Fly 13, Genman 19, Pepper Token, El Professor de Historia, LaFay SZ, Granny Bella, Zoldan Orlamo, S. Dole Carroll, Big Dinkaroonie, Catriona ND DeLassa, Monica, Ladybug 159, Silver Sphere RS, Kutai, Silverscape, Royster, Minu Zeta, Karmarowski, Gray Man Walking, Black Cat Goddess, Hinola, Wiza, Geeky, Chris, Nim 4409, Duckies, Jew, I'm Jeremy, Abyssal VT, Unvalued Newt, RS Roku, Sixth Column, Queen Calero, Mimic 101, Naz, Auto 6482, That One Be, Renee, and last but certainly not least, Mr. Brain. What are we gonna do today, Mr. Brain? All right, we're gonna take that quick break so we can get rid of all the ads. Make sure you use this as an excuse to stand up, stretch, go grab some water, maybe some small snackies. Get ready for an outstanding stream. Happy Friday, and we will be right back. Hello, chat. Are you ready? Well, ready or not, here it is. Yep. I want to try to get it from the rip. There are so many indications that they are further along than we might have expected. And you'll be able to see that as soon as my OBS picks up the screen. Today has that new game smell. I am playing with keyboard and mouse, by the way. I am not playing with controller. Tyrannosaurus in with the 2 months. I appreciate you. There is no movie. No movie. We're gonna keep an eye on the music and the sounds, but I also want it to be crisp enough and loud enough for everybody to hear all the different things. I will turn down. I think that's music. We'll turn it back when we get out of the menu. It's the normal screen sounds. In fact, let me go up to here. And then I'll just do this. There we go. Some of the things I wanted to show you that look at all the options they already have built in. You can play in the same temperature units. They even have distance units. Controller functionality is already up. Audio options, controls, some other. Yeah. And then you get start game, multiplayer, quit. It is a closed playtest right now. I did play for about an hour last night trying to get everything figured out. Obviously, we're going to start a new, fresh game so we can try to learn as much as possible together because there is a lot to learn. And here are our 4 characters that we get to choose right now. Ren, May, Bonnie, and Rowan. I love the eyes. The eyes are good. So let's go ahead and spam chat with your dupe of choice. We should probably do a poll. Let's do a poll. Should I let people buy votes? Which dupe? Ren. Was that May? Bonnie? Rowan? Rowan, Bonnie, May, yes. All right, the poll is up. One day Twitch will allow for ranked choice votes. Yeah, that would be kind of cool too, Dan Works. I agree.
Gatorade is better.
Yari!
Get it, girl. Get it, girl.
Nisbet? Ooh. Does the dupe affect any gameplay? No. Not that I've seen. Oh! Breathing and drinking at the same time, not recommended. Oh, was there a bone in your tea? Hey now, Miss Panda Amanda, how are you? Ren is the one on the far left.
Don't die on us, you have a playtest to showcase.
Yes. You know what we ought to do? Chaos Ridge. I'm wondering if the name of the world has anything to do with its seating. because I have not seen a seed yet. Live, live, live. Auto. Oh. Is knowing ONI game a pro here? It is only to an extent, because if you know how to play oxygen not included, you sort of understand that, hey, elements are going to interact with each other and you need oxygen, but they are very different games. And okay, so I'm getting two different answers. Apparently, May won the regular vote, but people paid for Ren. That is weird. There's more votes than people watching. Seems American. Yeah, that's what the buying vote thing does. Have to play both somehow. Sorry, we'll probably end up playing two. I did not perish yesterday during the playthrough, although I only went 6 or 7 cycles or something. Welcome to the Away Team playtest. In this playtest, we are testing the core systems of the game. You can set up a base, research technologies, and get your survival needs met. We expect this playtest to have around 50 cycles of gameplay. The released version of the game will include more content, lore, greater goals for the duplicant to achieve. This game is a work in progress. You can press Control F8 at any time to send us feedback. We'd love to hear what you think. And after the first couple of cycles, it launches a feedback form at you that we will take a few minutes and fill out. That way we can help out as much as we can. Did I get to cooking? No, I got the well, kinda. I did get the cooking. Yeah, I was making one of the cooking. They were just like the mush bar things though, not like the fancy dishes. You start off in planning view, which it's just a fancy name from what I understand is being paused. And this is our visibility as we have it. Here's where I think the game is a lot cleaner than I expected. If I'm highlighting over Oxalite, I can hit F1 and we get a nice little information. Nice little piece of information. Says what phase it's in, the heat, the density. It just goes through it, and it does that for everything, which is a lot more than you'd expect for something like just a playtest. That's why I think the game is further along than we knew. Trench Canary, thank you very much. But this is how you start. Everything's just like looking here. Notice some wreckage here. Scrap remains, some amounts of usable metal. Remind you a bit of the caves. Well, here's what is really gonna make you think of Don't Starve. You ready? I'm gonna unpause it by hitting tab. I'll also go through the menus real quick. The info pane is F1. We got a map apparently, but you need mapping component with power. Here's the power view, temperature view, and look at some of this. Foreground and biome. Substance reaction view. This, from what I know, the stuff in this color is what happened before. This is what it's currently reacting, so you can see how different elements are, interacting. Then they have pipes, automation, which are locked because we don't have them yet, and stability, which is for weight-bearing structures. No, it is WASD for the planning, but as soon as we unpause, it is WASD is to move your character, which we're going to do right now. Wait, let me go over the rest of the UI. This top bar is oxygen. This second bar is the amount of calories you have. Speaking of which, this little ration box comes with 20 rations. Third one is stamina. Stamina is now a thing, which really matters when you're digging and when you're running on the generator. And then climate control. You duplicants like it between -10 and 60 C. Down here at the bottom, we have basically our 3 tools. I'm sure you'll get more tools, but you're going to use the Q to change between which you're using, or mouse wheel when we exit out of here. You can see I'm changing whatever tool I'm using. Notice that there's oxygen coming out of our escape pod. There's thin air over here. There is no like oxygen menu. It's just, you got to look and see. Now, one thing that is different, the duplicant, while the duplicant does breathe, if we highlight over me, you can see I'm inhaling 0.83 oxygen per second. But it's also in a way of, notice my bladder is also at 100%. I got worried in my first feedback. I was like, I don't know how to go pee because my bladder has been at 100%. I don't know if it's supposed to go down. Like my bladder has 100% capacity. I don't know. How did a drop pod crash in a cave? Well, maybe it came through and then as it burrowed, the earth collapsed upon it. Or maybe it teleported. I don't know. Echo, is there a guide like this in ONI? If so, could you please do me a favor and check for brisket? No, there's not. There's also equipment that you can wear. Head, body, back, substance. I'll show you that in a minute. Battery. Here's your toolbar, which is going to get really full really quick, and then a crafting menu. It's seed for crafting, and this is the stuff we start off being able to craft. It's not a lot. No, I don't have a backpack. All right, so I'm gonna take my Super Soaker 3000 right here, and I'm just gonna run around. Here's where it gets very don't starve for me. You hold E, and we collect those goodies. Whatever goodies we didn't get from the rip, I can then suck up with my little Super Soaker. Notice I'm also sucking up liquids. I'll show you more about those. Ooh, what is this? I don't know what these are. Loose iron, that's important. The Super Sucker 3000, yes. Some plankwood chips. I'm also gonna switch to my fists. Let me go up here, yes. There's some wiggly lice. I mean, you know you want the wiggly lice. Back to the Super Sucker. We can open my little cabinet here, or bin. You can see we have survival rations. I'm just gonna drag those using right click and put them in my menu bar. So I'll put them in the middle. More plankwood seeds and plankwood chips. Important distinction. Glowfern seeds. More on that here in a few. Oh, let me turn it up a little bit, by the way, too. Let me know sound treatment. Spacebar to jump. Am I pulling the oxygen around? No, what you're seeing is the Super Sucker sort of impacting the environment. Is this an epic one dupe challenge? For now, yes it is. The ultimate one dupe challenge. More plankwood, some more phosphorus. What is this down here? Notice too, when I got rid of the phosphorus, it got dark. One of the things about the phosphorus in the game is it provides light. So what I'm gonna do right here is instead of sucking with my super sucker, I'm gonna blow. I am already selected down here. You can see I have phosphorus selected. And then instead of left clicking to super suck, I can super blow. And I just blew some phosphorus around. Mm-hmm. Nope, wrong button. So many sucks and blows. Yeah, hey. Sometimes we're down to party, okay? Now this is a pretty easy cavern to get through. I can tell you that one thing you want to make sure is you don't go trollopsing around in the dark. Bad things happen. Let's get some light on that subject. We're blowing and sucking as a team, yes. Teamwork makes the dream work. We have this little friendly guy. He's running around. You notice he's running around with a jewel. Well, I'm gonna take the jewel from him. He gets sad, but he's still living. It just says that it's a copper mite. So I'm guessing the copper might slowly collect copper and then give it to you towards the end. More phosphorus. I'm gonna leave some of the phosphorus there. Oh no, did the copper mite go bye-bye? No, go right there. You keep doing you. I'm gonna clear some of this out a little bit. In fact, now that I've got some components, I'm gonna go to my crafting menu and look. I need 2 loose stone in order to be able to craft a wooden shovel. The wooden shovel, which again made me think don't starve, would allow me to get rid of stuff a lot quicker. But I don't see any stone right now. At least on this side. So... yeah, right now there is no zooming. I want you to notice that right now I'm only got like 61 out of 150 oxygen. If I go running through all this O2, notice it's filling up. It's like I'm collecting it. So don't think that you have to be sitting in an oxygenated environment. Queen says, I need this game in my life. Is that not stone above you? This is iron. It is not loose iron, so this is not going well. I think I need a pickaxe for that. Loose stone and loose iron in the world to get resources and craft items. We are iron fisting, yes. Okay, there's some loose iron. I just got to get this little bit right here. It'd be so much easier with a shovel, but the iron comes in handy too. Okay, so we did get a little bit. Dirt, sandstone, dirt becomes important. What is this? More iron, copper, moss. All right, so what I'm gonna do next is, actually I'm gonna go collect these real quick and then I'm gonna get some components going. If I have them. Hello, little, that's a little grub. Hello, little grub. Notice that it is nighttime right now on the cycle counter. Some more loose copper. No stone yet, though. Always be careful, like always have a return path. You need to figure out how to get back to where you came from. Like this drop is okay, but you gotta be careful about dropping into weird dark caverns. Thank you, little copper mite. loose iron. That does not help me with my stones.
Spider pig does whatever a spider pig does.
Oh, you get it from
Anything
sandstone.
from a web. No,
That
we
makes
can't.
sense.
He's a pig. Look out.
Look out, spider pig.
He's a spider pig.
He is a spider pig. I was wondering how I had so much of it yesterday. Let me go over here and then I'll just knock away this stuff. There it is. Nice. He really is Spider Pig. Thank you, Kevin. Now let's go craft a wooden shovel. And boom, we have a shovel. I like to move it to my one spot because I have such a habit of going 1, 2, and 3. Even though 1, 2, and 3 does not control this, it just controls these down here, which when you select a phosphorus, it brings up your super sucker, so you can throw more phosphorus down. I think this is a good spot, but now that I have my shovel, I'm gonna clear a bunch of this out. Notice how much bigger my area where I'm digging is. We're gonna try to get smooth with it until I just mess that up a little bit. Yep. Lamb Gwen, thank you very much. We also need to keep an eye on the oxygen levels in here. Like right now, they're okay. You can see how thick it is. Congratulations, we made it to cycle 2. I don't know if the peeing of your pants is not in business yet, but notice my bladder is still at 100%. It's concerning. I am very much used to ONI and says, I have to go pee now. He's gonna pop. Well, I made it 6 or 7 cycles last night, and did not pop. But I have found the outhouse on the tech tree. And you might be wondering why I'm being so careful about where I'm digging out. And it's because you can only put buildings down where it's level. So I'm trying to make sure I've got a nice little area here. There we go. Digging up oxalite not only gives you oxalite, so if you click your little F icon here, it expands all this. You can see everything in our inventory. There is a sort too, but if you don't like that, you can just close it. There is CO2, yes. You can see some of it here, down here at the bottom. But next up, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna create a manual generator using 8 loose iron and 2 loose copper. And whammo blammo. Adorable animations. I'm also gonna grab a battery. And then lastly, I'm gonna make some wire. We can craft, you can craft them in bulk, or I guess individually. No, craft 10 at a time or 90 at a time. So I'm just gonna do like 50 for now. How easy is to move things that are placed? Well, to move this, I would have to go to my third ray gun, and this is the deconstruct. Nope, get off of there. It's the deconstructor, and so then if you see, if I go over here, left click or mouse wheel is to swap the tool. Left click is to deconstruct the building. So that's how I would deconstruct it. Now what we're gonna do, I'm gonna grab my little wires. Here's where you can Kevin it, or you can be organized. You can literally go from here to here, or here to here, Or you could even go up and sort of center it yourself and then go over. I don't know if it makes a lot of sense to do that though, because every single wire that you're using costs more wire. Did I get access from Klei? No, I got access through Steam. Just the same way everybody else can. Nope, nope, I'm on the wrong one. So I'm gonna deconstruct those real quick. Then I'm gonna get out of the electricity menu, and then I'm just gonna go from here to the battery, from the battery to my escape pod. You might wonder, why am I doing that? Well, your escape pod is basically your research center at the beginning. Was there a notification when you got access? Yes, I got a Steam email. And so obviously that, and it said, hey, check your Steam, it's in your library. So whoa, I need to eat. Oh, that was my stamina. I was like, what's low? I'm just gonna eat a couple of the rations. Get my bar back up there. And then I'm gonna go into here. Here's our research tree. We actually have a zoom here. There's some mystery ones not available in the playtest, but all the way up to tier 3 are available. Here's the outhouse, way out here. So we're gonna be holding our potties for a little bit. Go eat the bug. I don't want to eat the bug. That's the only bug I've seen. So the first thing I'm gonna get is basic oxygen. That's gonna give me access to the circuit depot, which allows me to create things, and the electric plates. The electric plates are what we're gonna use to make more oxygen. We are making oxygen by virtue of just digging up oxalite. Not only does it make oxygen, but it also gives you more oxalite. See how I'm ducked down? I'm crawling. Look at me. It's so adorable. Just trying to clean up the area a little bit, and get us ready for business, because there's going to be a lot of buildings and stuff that we're going to want to do. I was wondering how you can change how big, like 1 pixel, you're locked to 3x3. With this shovel, I think we're locked. It doesn't really show an ability to get it, make it smaller. I think we can check out this area here while our research is still going. By the way, one thing I really loved is in the research, notice that there's 2 bars to everything. The first is generating power, which is, it's basically saying like the power I'm giving to the research pod. The second is finding oxalite. So all the ones that I've seen, they have 2 criteria. Like, it's not just research, it's you have to do something else. I thought that was really cool. Notice we've already inspected the world enough to get base building, which we're gonna get base building here real soon because I want the bricks. Oh, Q. Are you serious? You can queue here? Well, they officially love way team more. Yeah, you can't research rush anymore, which is nice. I agree 100%. What else am I doing? I guess I can get rid of this oxalite. And I was over here. Hello, little copper mite. Classic Klei research tree. And basic oxygen is finished. Where am I gonna go for that? I guess this is fine here. I'm gonna build my circuit depot. Oops. Craft a circuit depot. Cost me 10 copper, 10 iron. And I'm just gonna put it right here. And then of course I need to connect it with power. Yeah, it's important to keep these batteries going. Notice too, by the way, the temperature view. If we step away here for a second, let me try this one. No, in a little while, when we put down the oxygen thing, you can see that it's generating heat, which I'm gonna start going over here because this takes a little while. I'm gonna build the electric plate. Takes 4 loose copper. I'm gonna build 6 of them because it says substances between the plate trigger electrolysis, which then it tells you what the electrolysis is. Turning, in other words, turning loose oxygen or loose oxide into oxygen. So I said 6, huh? I can't do 6, so I'm gonna do 8. So I need 4 more. Control, welcome in. I appreciate you. Boom. Nope. Give me my coppers. Oh, that was lice? That had to be some copper in there. Let's super soak the ground a little bit and get some visibility. Notice my shovel's down to 27%. Ooh, what is this? An artifact? Required to unlock. Manure. Why does my artifact require 20 manure? And it looks like we already finished the base building. It's a shitty artifact. Let's see what you did there. I need more iron, I'll bet. What do I have here? Loose stone, copper. I have some iron. I might be able to make the other 4 now. Yes. So there's our 8 coming. Whenever I try to get in the habit of when I'm over here, I charge the battery up. Because you don't want to run out of stamina and not be able to charge a battery. Oh, I forgot to queue up more research. Touche. Yeah, definitely, Hanzo. Let me... Here we go. Some more goodies. So far, everything has been nice and copacetic. F4. Oh, there's not a lot of air over here, but notice I'm holding my breath like a good wren. Colin would love that artifact. Yeah, and so far I haven't seen any edges or anything. I only played for an hour last night because, well, A, I wanted to sleep, but B, I also wanted to experience a lot of this with you. So there's some wild plank wood here. By the way, you can also super suck the water. Oh, look at this! I'm super sucking my puffed! Haha, that's amazing. Dude, let's be careful of not. Staying over here too long and running out of oxygen. What is that thing you called sleep? I know, it's a weird thing they do on first shift, Yari. I am keeping an eye on oxygen right now. I'm also gonna put some phos right here. Boom. Now watch my bar just fill up as I run through it. So interesting mechanic there. Notice that it's got the question mark, or the exclamation mark rather. Says, hey, your electric plates are done. So I'm gonna take all of them. That is it from now for that. I did want to queue up more research. I think we're gonna go food prep. I am a little worried about food in the long term because I started doing the farming thing yesterday and it's a little too, it's a little complicated is the way I'll say it. Notice that we already found enough lice, so now we just gotta power the escape pod. So I'm gonna put the oxalite machine. I suppose right here. I really wanted to wait until I made some bricks. I'm gonna put down the base depot right here, as a matter of fact. Actually, I'll put it over here. And I'll put oxalite over there. It's now powered. So I'm gonna make some bricks. I don't need a storage cabinet. Loose dirt and loose stone. Let me fabricate as much as I can here. 45 is what we've got queued up. Steam needs to hurry and give me my access, says Rem. Lower left, green screen? Is that better? I can go lower right too. Better? Beautiful, beautiful. What do we got here? We have some bricks being completed. That's great. Anything I want to make out of here? I've already got my electric plates. So let me put these. No, I want to put them on bricks. Take all. It looks like I can drag, but notice when I'm doing this, I'm just straight up losing these materials. Like, I didn't get those materials back. So, it is just better to grab the loose stone and everything before you do that. And that was, we had 45 brick, and that's what that took. Crafting menu is not too covered up. All right, we finished food prep. Let's go see what else we can do. I don't want to get too far ahead because we need to know what we're doing. And when you start just doing all the things all at once, you're gonna lose track. There's tools and equipment. We'll be able to unlock this here soon because we're gonna be crafting ladders. Let's go here. Because we want that loose stone. This shovel is likely going to break. And it broke. In fact, what does it take to unlock this? Crafting ladders? Well, I can craft ladders. I just don't know where I'm going to put them yet. I'm going to super soak this storage bin up. Actually, I could put the ladder run like right here. Let's go to planning mode for a second. Well, that doesn't look pleasant. Some slime down there. Full 220. Oh, that's my bladder? Something. It says bladder. Or it looks like a bladder. No, what you're seeing in the dark areas is there's no light to keep it lit. Or to illuminate it. And a lot of these areas in this game, if there's no light, it's gonna be dark, right? Like it's not like ONI where you can still see. All right, so what we're gonna do here is just make some ladders so I can get a better pickaxe. This takes loose stone. I'm gonna crack a quick 60. I think that should take longer. The crafting seems very quick to me. And boom, we have some ladders. Was that enough ladders? Yes. So now I can start this. That tends to be how light works. I know, Panda Manda, but you know how it is coming from ONI. Everybody's like, well, we can still see, sort of thing. That's what I suppose I'm trying to explain. Is it works much different. I also wanted more bricks. That way I can get my electrolysis thing down. And this takes loose stone and dirt. I don't have dirt. Dirt ends up being a pain in the future too. I'm hoping there's a way for us to make dirt. And you'll see why here very shortly. Oh, I don't have my shovel anymore. Sounds like a time to kidnap some pips. Come here, pips. What if instead of lower right, upper right and upside down? Thank you, Lamgwin. Yes. These are the helpful tips that we need. I will super soak the ground a little bit. It's a little too dark. So, the one thing I will say about movement, I wish I could explain it. It's almost like it has an accelerometer. It feels... In fact, let's do a quick feedback so I can at least try to emphasize what I'm talking about here. Movement. Jumping feels pretty good. And when you're moving, it feels okay. When you are already moving, it feels good. But starting from a stop, the acceleration feels off. I know that is probably not very helpful, but hard to describe the feeling. As a note, I am using keyboard mouse. And we end with a smiley face, which now my daughters say only boomers use emoticons. I'm not ever gonna stop using emoticons. We invented it. You can deal with it. I have no access to a smiley here. I'm not a boomer and I use emoticons. Emoticons forever. I know I'm not a boomer. I'm just saying that's what that's what the daughters say. All right. Do I have enough for more bricks now? Because I really need... Notice that we have a level of carbon dioxide here. The oxygen's way up here. Let me also eat. Such a cute animation for that, too. Your daughters are objectively wrong. All right, let me go... Oh, we finished tools and equipment. That's hot. I need more brick. I can fabricate 90. It's gonna be a minute. What can I also do? I suppose while we're waiting, I can start digging up. And is the pickaxe in here? No, oh, no, we need the machine depot for that. What are those dingings? Why are we dinging? Oh, it's my depot's done. Ding! Yeah, it takes so much. Like, that's 18 brick right there. All right, let's go get some more materials and use the rest of this shovel. More dings for Echo to ignore. I mean, when you're right, you're right. Now, so notice when I'm doing this, I don't have to super suck up the stone. I think it's because they're basically falling on me. I don't know. But there's very much a difference. By the way, no fall damage that I have found so far. You can just fall. Boom. And no, yes, we're about to take care of that whole O2 thing. I would like it. I don't love that I have to remove all the material before I put bricks down. I understand it. But it just sort of replaces it. All right, now everybody's worried about my oxygen. Do not worry. We're gonna put one right here. And it looks like that's the max distance I can do. So I'll throw that there. There we go. I have, things here, but I might have to put some... Maybe I don't go 4 high. Because that's a pain in the tuchus to get around. And that way I can still get around it and jump over it. Main Dex! I appreciate you. Appreciate the prime. Now all I have to do is drop my loose oxalite here, my super blower. We only have so much. We actually still have a little bit more. Let me do a quick sort again. Hook this up with some high quality power. And they automatically start talking to each other. And it's releasing oxygen. Can you walk on top of ladders? Yes. Do let me go get some of that sweet oxygen. And yes, these will electrocute you. I'm wondering, do I need to add more power? No. They look like they're automatically connected sort of thing. I just need... So eventually when one of us, when we're doing some... Oh yeah, 360 bricks. Come to Papa. A mapping core. Yeah, I need to put more bricks down. We'll finish this batch and then I'll clear out this way. Yeah, see, here's me standing on top of the ladders. Somebody asked about that. Yes, if you excavate it, it also releases some oxygen. More loose stone. I do need to start worrying about food again, though. I don't need a door yet. The farming is a little... Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yep, see, I just took a little bit of damage because I got zappy zapped. You don't want to get zappy zapped. Honestly, punching is better than using a shovel to dig. I like my shovel. It covers more of an area. Also trying to clear out some of this area. Come on. It looks like my jumping ability is about, it's almost 3 tiles, but it's not a full 3 tiles. Please check my phone. Chat, I gotta take a quick break. I'll be right back. There's not even a little chance that there are still 197 people in this channel. How's everybody doing? Uh-huh. Royster says I'm here. I am not muted, Queen. You're muted. Can everybody hear me? Because now I'm worried that I'm actually muted because the Queen said I'm muted. Whew. We can hear you. Thank you, Wise. I appreciate it. Yeah, so long story short, little chick was in a... No, not little chick. Sassy chick was in a car accident. Everything is okay. Most importantly, she is okay. And so I was dealing with that. She's hundreds of miles away, so I was helping her out over the phone, dealing with that nonsense and stuff. Miss Bandamanda says, I apologize for starting a sticker party without you. It happens. It happens.
Bobby? Water sucks. Gatorade is better.
We
Get it, girl.
There we go.
Get it, girl.
Yeah, all right. Thank you. Yeah, she is okay. She's just, yeah, one of those things, you know. But yeah, most importantly, she is okay. Exactly, like Otto said, cars can be replaced. So I had to deal with that. Let me get all caught up in the stream stuffy, because you know people did not behave themselves, starting with Manos. Manos in with a follow. I appreciate you. Normally we don't have such long breaks. Master MSC in with the 28 months. Thank you very much, Master MSC. Liz in with a 3 stream streak. I don't want to do the dishes. You can't make me, coppers. Wee, wee, woo, woo. Trench Canary in with the 20 months. Miss Pandamanda, thank you for the sticker. Flavitz, 40 months and happy partner anniversary to you. Thank you so much, Flavitz. I appreciate it. Manos, the Hand of Fate. No, this is Mainoss. The real insert. Thank you for the follow. Did I get everybody? Nope. Meantex in with the Prime as well. I'm not American. I have a very vague idea of college age. College age here is about 18 years to 22 years. And it is hot in here. 82 degrees right now. 82 for just a computer idling. Phaser in with the tier 1. Welcome back, everybody. Unless you sign up for Super Senior, then it's 18 to 27, says Woogie. Are we ready? Are we ready to get back to some sweet, sweet away team action? What am I going to do with the VOD? What am I going to do with the VOD? The VOD lander is going to be like, this is the longest break ever. I don't know what we're going to do about that. Sorry, VODlanders. Yeah, I can cut it out. It's just very manual. And when I do that, it'll be longer before they can get to the VOD. But we'll get it figured out. I got to figure out the timing. Man, I was gone, what, an hour and a half? Almost an hour and a half? Yeah. So if I was gone for an hour and a half, that was 2:30. And 2:30 would have been an hour and a half into the stream. So I'm trying to gauge of where I need to cut it. Whew. You were gone as long as you needed. Thank you, Earth. We need to get rid of just chatting music. There we go. So for those of you joining us, I apologize. I wanted to be able to give you more sweet, sweet away team action. We just finished setting up our electric plates, getting some electrolyzer in it. Chat! Is that a fake one? It might not be a fake one because Phaser just hooked us up. We're still dinging out some bricks here. We're going to be setting up more bricks and setting up nice platforms, but I want to get rid of this stuff, but I just got to wait for the bricks to be done. We're doing okay, even though the carbon dioxide is starting to stack, but notice the density is not great. The density is only at 0.20, and it's because the density in the oxygen is growing. So it should smush the oxygen, it should smush the carbon dioxide down a little bit. Estelarum in with the 92 bits onto the hype train, or so I'd hope. Jan Man in with the 50 bits. Carol with the 100 bits. I appreciate you. Hindsight would have been a good idea. Mark? I don't think that would work for the YouTubes. Why are the bricks below your pod brown, but the bricks below your oxygen production red? Is it just the lighting? It might just be the lighting. Let's super blow. Oh. Did it change colors? Maybe it's random. Cut it at like 133. Thank you, Zolden. I think it's something you have selected in the top.
I'm in danger.
Oh, they're red because there's no grippy grip. It doesn't like how unstable it is. Look, you don't tell me how to build my bricks.
It has a countdown.
There's a countdown? Where's the countdown? I don't see a final countdown. Hover over it? Oh, it's the stability percentage. Oh, unstable. There you go. Now are stable? Oh no! So how in the world? So your ladders are gonna have to be at the end of all this? Like, what if I want ladders to go in between this? It showed a timer up here. So the ladder ultimately has to be supported too. So I could still go through it, but everything needs its own support. That makes sense. I'm happy. I'm fine with that. Whee! All right. So what is this? Why is the carbon dioxide being such a nuisance? Oh, first of all, I need.
When it was red, you hover over the tile and there is a timer in the tooltip.
Good stuff. I posted that in members with hopefully a silent ping so you have a cut area reminder. Thank you very much, Zoltan. I appreciate you looking out. Let's check the battery. Yep. We're using a lot more wattage. So I need to keep running on that thing so I keep getting the oxygen going. Yes, I know. It's zappy zaps. I think I'll also help this process out by digging up a little bit. That digging, or that dinging, is gonna drive me insane. A little bit of loose copper action. I wonder if there's any way to unding it. Ding! It's still making bricks. Maybe I went too buku on the bricks. And it's probably a little less if I'm further away from it. How are we doing with food? Let me nom nom. The animations are a little floaty. I don't know what you mean by floaty. Aerith, thank you for the 100 on-screen biddies and for the 50 giga emote. Sailor Mom, thank you for the 100 bits. Chat, that was a total of 492 biddies and a gifty sub. Or and a sub. The way the character moves. Yeah, so one of the feedbacks I've already done is that there's something... The jumping feels good, but there's something about the acceleration that doesn't... It feels... I guess one way you could say it is floaty. But I've said it feels off. I just don't know how to describe that. Any way to lock cam? I don't think so. All right, let's while that thing's digging away, let's start digging more. No, I need to get these on bricks. I want to get a pickaxe. I suppose I can start digging this stuff out. There is no, like, copy. That is middle click. I was trying to see if there's a way to copy my bricks instead of going to find them here. Can you stop jumping into the electricity? It makes me remember all the times I've been shocked by an electric fence. Is this my first playthrough ever? No, I played for an hour last night. Is it a demo? No, it is a playtest. We finally finished all those. So here's what I can do. I can use my deconstruct gun. Then I can go digging through here. And there goes my shovel. An hour doesn't count, yeah. You don't have to dig out the rock to put in the brick, as long as some of the brick is exposed to the air. Yes, I know that, but then I'm losing all these goodies. I want my goodies. Why don't you want me to get my goodies? We discovered that a little earlier. I could just put the brick right on top of it, but then you lose all the resources. And I don't know how much loose stone I'm gonna want. Granted, it's everywhere, but... yeah, the tools do break. We've lost twice, two shovels now. That's why I said earlier in the stream, I think there's a lot of don't starve lessons learned, and you can feel the don't starve influence in it. The dude lost his magic gun that works for everything and never breaks. Yeah, the magic gun is there, right here. Uh-oh. Oxygen, oxygen. Thank you. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Now I can go straight across. There we go. Let me put my little generator in. Bink. My battery. I want to look at upgrading our batteries too. I'm going to put in this little guy. This little guy. The battery kept its charge, by the way, which is kind of cool. Let's see if there's anything else we want in here. No, I don't think so. I don't need doors or anything. A mapping core seems really useful. When powered, I want it. 20 or 5 loose copper and some loose stone. Oh, no, there's also the other building I want to make. So I can build my pickaxe, the machine depot. And it's done. Hello. Can I... oh, a glow grenade. Pickaxe. Give me my pickaxe. That one takes a minute. Yesterday, I made some sort of helmet. I may have just found it. And it lit up the area around me, but I don't know what it was. I don't know what I did to make it. Oh, here it is. A goo light. A simple portable light source. Harvest glow ferns for ingredients. So I'm going to craft it. And now when I equip it and I go into dark areas, I sort of glow. But it does take... glow ferns, which you can make more of. Grow more of. No. You don't need to be equipped right now. Let's check out this pickaxe. It says dig speed 3, dig tier 1, durability 62. How do you deal with the CO2 buildup? We're not sure yet. We're figuring that out. Okay, I'm not in love so far with the pickaxe. but it's obviously better than the shield. All right, how are we doing on food? Yeah, we're down to 8, 6. There's still a lot of things around the map we can eat too. So I suppose the next thing we're gonna do is build our farms. And I don't know exactly how to do this yet. I did it a little bit yesterday, but it wasn't super successful. No. I dug myself into a thing. Is that dirt? That's not dirt. That was a weird beep. Moss. Oh, wait, dirt. Escape pod having no power. The reason why you know that's a big deal is for the simple reason if the escape pod doesn't have any power, well, neither does our electrolyzer. Yeah, the lime slurry can do it, but we don't have any lime slurry right now. Here we go. And right now, the carbon dioxide is only building up because our oxygen was so low. All right, so now that we've done that, I want to get our farm down. I think what we're going to do, I don't know what the best way to do this, obviously. I mean, we're new. So I'm just going to build something like this and throw some dirt on it. And we are going to super blow dirt. That's all the dirt I have. I need to find more dirt. Here's some wiggly lice. That'll taste good. Let's go find a little bit more dirt. Oh, wait, I see dirt. Here's some dirt. No, little copper mite, don't get hurt. Yeah, the pickaxe is a lot better. We need some away team together. They did announce that multiplayer is coming. And on the main menu, it says multiplayer from the rip. So you are going to be able to play with friends. I could not handle being able to easily make flat squares surface. It seems like delicate work. It is delicate work. I'm not going to lie. Like right here, it's not, so I want to dig it back up. But then you'll get better at it. See my little tool here? Doesn't matter how much I'm spraying, I'm not losing any because I'm only using this area right here. Now here's where it gets difficult. Hard grain that can be softened if cooked in heat. Glowfern seeds. Can be made in a cold meal food mixer. I can make a food mixer. I think we did that. I think we already made that. Food prep right here. Food mixer. Is that here? Food mixer. I need more loose iron. I also have a problem finding out what the iron looks like. Hello, oxalate! Kitchen! I'm sure I'll find all kinds of interesting ways to die, yes. I have luckily not perished yet, but I have come close. And it had to do with me being like, yeah, I'll get into that cavern. Like, see this? This may be tempting for some of us. Oh, here's another function. I notice right now I'm equipped with the oxalite. I want to spray some phosphorus. So I'm going to click 4, because 4 is my phosphorus button right now. And then I'm just going to super soak. and get some more visibility on this. Now you could easily go, ooh, it's abyssalite. You could easily drop down here, but if you didn't have ladders or anything on you, well, you'd be up a creek without a paddle. Did you just kill a copper mite? No. Copper mites are our friends. One does not merely just kill copper mites. So it looks like I could jump over there and dig through. I don't know if I can get through abyssalite yet, but... And what is this? More moss. Let's go up. There was some iron where we're digging our dirt. I don't see it. Digging, not placing. Is that iron? Oh, goody. I've also been digging like this in the dark. And like, oh, this is okay. And then went, boop, and fell right down. It is comical. You're going to be able to do all sorts of nefarious things. In fact, let me put my helmet on right now. There you go. There's some more iron over there. Okay, that should give me some iron. 19. And look, see how my electrolyzer's off? We need a better battery. Yes, I know, I know. I'm gonna try to fill in the rest of this area with some more brickies. How many bricks do I have right now? 90? Let's say this. I have no idea how much it takes. Requires surf. Oh, maybe it's because it's too far dug under. I have no idea how much farmland it takes. What is this? Oh no, we're full in our inventory. Sort it. We are still learning. There we go. Now give me some dirt. Let me try to make this nice and... Oh, yes. Okay. Requires surface, aka it needs to be dug out. Now notice there's water down here. I don't know if this is going to work because I saw something yesterday. Basically, your crops need water. So we're going to see about that. Oh, did I not line that up well? Yeah, I did. It's fine. But over here, I would like to put a light too. Here's a food mixer. I'm going to make a bunch of mush bar. It's going to take water and wiggly lice. I need more water to make more wiggly lice. Apparently I need more wire. Or is it because of this? Tiles are three tall. Your dirt is 2 tile. Or 2 at the moment. Oh, okay. Oh, Nelly. Nice and even. Nope, nope. There we go. The Kevin wires make me smile. I'm glad they make somebody smile. We are running out of food. I have 2 nutrient bars left. I'm gonna get some water soon. I needed to make more wires. Oh, did I finish my map core? No, don't do that. I want to disassemble this. There it goes. Now we have access to the map core. Oh, chat. Look at it. I'm already kind of low-key not liking how hard it is to line things up. Yeah, I'm going to want more square tools. Something to keep in mind, too, is this is very early. I mean, they're just in a play test. And if you go back and look at some of the pictures of early Oxygen Not Included, like, we have a ways to go. And this is also, I'm only, what, my 3rd hour of playing? So you're going to get a lot better. Okay, that's good there. I don't want research right now. I think you're empty. So I'm going to throw some of this loose moss in here just to free up some space. Let's go get some water after I super soak the electrolyzer. Like a lock to grid option, yeah. Where's my helmet? Helmet? Chat, did I lose my helmet? Oh. My helmet broke? Here we go. Super! This is Ren. Super Ren. I'm going to look for some water. I do not have the manure. There's some water there. There's some down here. Water and water vapor. I don't feel like that's a good job. Ooh. Dirty ice. Oh, it's cold in here. Look it. Oh no, I'm getting chilly. Getting chilly. Getting chilly. Yeah, this bottom bar went down real quick. Give me water. Now we've got some water, and that water vapor will also condense and fall back down. The 4 bars, first one is oxygen, second one is calories, third one is stamina. So when I run on the wheel, I run out of stamina. And the 4th one is climate control. It says 10 out of 10. But it also says we can only survive in temperatures between -10 and 60 C. There we go. Right now I'm just fending off the munchies. I do need to get some phosphorus in here, though. We're gonna just... Here we go. Put some light on the subject. I wonder if it off-gases. Turns into thin air in 56 minutes, 10 seconds. And thin air. I don't know. I don't know if you can breathe thin air. Does running the wheel train stamina? I don't know if there's skills right now. It does seem like it definitely costs stamina. All right, you need power. Oh, that's right. We have those queued up, but we don't have any power. Is that in C? Yeah. Okay, it's in my basic crafting. I'm just gonna craft a quick 50. Because we know we're gonna use it anyways. You don't have to go direct to the building. Like I can go right across this, sort of like this, and then go into it. So there's like a bridge. And we're making our mush bars. Now let's try to plant some stuff. This is where it gets a little weird. We do have some raw popworts. But the wort soup takes cooked popworts. So we need to go figure out that. Burner bundle includes 1 oxygen injector, 3 thermal plates, and some flint boxes. These are basic building blocks for cooking. Can you overlay multiple circuits? Yes, from what I've seen. The flint box creates a spark in the location of your cursor. Spark reacts with oxygen and fuel to start a fire. Lice loaf is cooked lice. Wort soup. Yeah, these things all take the cooking, so I am gonna start on cooking. So right now we still have an abundance of oxalite, so I'm not worried about it, but let's get our wort seeds. Spray on dirt to grow wort pod. And I sprayed the wrong thing. I sucked instead of blowing. Oh, I did it again. Blow the wort seeds. Well, that was it. They seem to be spreading out. Needs water. Why is it going all dry soil? So let me try spraying some water on it. No, no, no. Come back here, water. The water does not go through the bricks. What is this? Popworts. We'll throw down some of these too. Oh. Oh, these were not seeds. Okay. Oh, wait. Our dinner's done? No, we're out of power, aren't we? What do you need? Add more seeds. I don't have any more seeds right now. Research is done at this escape pod. As long as it's powered, it keeps going. It keeps doing research. But something important about the research to note is it's no longer, you can no longer rush research because everything has 2 components. 1, just the actual research, but 2, doing something. For instance, basic farming requires you doing farming, placing seeds on dirt and watering them. Once we do that and get 12,000, we will unlock the outhouse, which generates manure. Let's go up here. We're gonna have to super soak some phosphorite in here, so I'm gonna make little cavities. And that way I can go Now we can see. Isn't that nice, chat? I'm assuming the poop helps with farming. I'm assuming too. There's some shinies over here. Oh, more up. Yeah, I can see the camera giving people some difficulty. It definitely pops. Okay. Oh, it's cute. There we go. Cooking completed. Let's have one mush bar and see how it does. Looks like the same amount of calories as the other bars. Yeah, 300. So we'll just leave that mush bar cooking. I need more water. Hey, little buddy, I'm gonna need you to move out of the way. And I accidentally ate the grub. I did not want to eat the grub. I thought we were just collecting the grub. Do I have more bricks? I do have some more bricks. I'm gonna put some storagey things here. Oh, see, it's getting a little thin there. Oh, it says need more bricks. You need more bricks. Let me out. Gotta go run again. What about moving water closer to your main location, making a pool? Yeah, but you still have to go gather it. There is some under here. There's some under here. Who knows how much there is there, though? What I wanted to make was... I need to get rid of some of these goodies. Storage cabinet. Let's create a couple storage cabinets. The ration box we just have holding moss right now. I suppose... I can get rid of it and move it over here to hold whatever we're cooking. Look at it, ain't it cute? Almost done with the first one. What goes into the O2 maker? It is, right now, it's just oxalite. Oxalite doesn't always off-gas. It off-gasses a little when you break into it. And then you throw the oxalite, loose oxalite into this thing and it electrolyzes. Does food go bad? Not that I've seen yet. Looks like you can distance put things. Oh, that's a good amount of space here. Let's do all this moss. I don't know what we're doing with it quite yet. Everything else we've sort of seen a plankwood seeds. We can grow some plankwood. Oh, wrong way. It does seem like it takes a lot of space. I was able to get another one in there. That's good. Still need some space. Did I break another helm? Yeah, look, nope, right here. This one still has some life left. All right. I need more of those seeds. Here's some glow ferns. I don't care as much about the glow fern. I will when it gets dark out, but... And there being water above us wouldn't be a bad thing. I wouldn't mind drenching this whole place in water. Whee! Let's take that off. All right, now we have oxygen here. Let me super soak. I want that water. Let's see if I can get some of it to go down here. All right, that's a little further than I wanted it to go. Glow helm, glow helm. Ooh, what is this? Oh, more oxalite. What are you? Yeah, you're more glow ferns. Yep. Where is the H2O? Look at all that oxalite. There's some water. Some thin air. I need more of the good bushes. What happened to my... There it is. Come out, water! Inventory is full. What is the green liquid? That is phosphor, is what they're calling it in this game. I don't want to kill that grub. It's our last one that I've seen. I do need to go find the other seeds, though. Do you only manage one person or eventually be more people to manage? You don't manage the person. I'm actually controlling it. They are bringing multiplayer to it, so it'll be more of a collaborative experience. We don't know if it's co-op or how the multiplayer is set yet, but because the playtest is just single player right now. All right, now I need to get some of that water. Here we go. Come back here, water. Okay, we're getting a message here. Too cold. It is going back up. Maybe this water was cold. 5C. So the water was initially too cold, but the environment is going to impact it. Oh, why am I sweating? Why are you sweating, bro? Maybe it was too cold for me? Alright, I need more of these seeds. And we can also set up our cooking thing now. I guess I gotta go to the base depot. I could have been wet because I was running through a bunch of water.
Bobby, Water sucks. Gatorade is better.
A burner bundle includes
Get it, girl. Get it, girl.
1 oxygen injector, 3 thermal plates, and some flint boxes. It said earlier in our research that was the beginning of cooking. Cooked pop warts is what we're looking for. I think we also need a little bit better of a battery. Let's see if, okay, here's one right here. So we got to get light bulbs first. There's a heat turbine, turns flame into power. Spark igniter, oxygen injector. Oh yeah, we're going to burn ourselves up good. Does the game have fall damage? Not that I've seen. I have specifically jumped off of a large roofs to see. I have not, the only thing I can guess how bladder works is that you don't have to go pee, because you notice as I highlight over myself, it says there's bladder. Let me try over here. No, that's the best one. It says bladder's at 100%, but it's been at 100% the whole time. And it could also just be it's not implemented yet. Like, I'm not going to keep peeing myself. But there is an outhouse we're about to get. I just have to plant more stuff. Ooh, loose iron. There is no zoom. I thought about asking about that as well, because I can see how people would want to zoom in a little bit more. Battery's almost dead. Let me get up there. Yeah, I just do streams. Oh, never mind. I see. Brilliant. And then we can put some light bulbs up. That'll help. Ouch, ouch. I know, I know. More loose moss. What did I need iron for? Oh, a burner box. Burner bundle. Fabricate one of them. We also have our second storage cabinet. I'll put that over here. Yes, we could make another battery, but interestingly enough, this is the small battery. This just says battery. So it has improved large power storage and has a lower passive power drain per watt. Unfortunately, it also looks like we're going to need some loose slime to grab it. Is this going to be multiplayer? Yes. We don't know what kind of multiplayer yet, but we have heard multiplayer. Now the question is, if I harvest this, does it come back? It does. All right, all right. Can I build light bulbs in here? Nope. There's our light bulbs. Fabricate a light bulb. I think I need, what, 4? Let's go check. 3 lights. So we'll get those lights going. My burner bundle's almost done. Let's throw some more oxalite in our bucket. That way I don't keep electrocuting myself. Work meeting's done. I'm here for real now. How are we feeling about away team so far? I like it. It's got, you can see, you can feel the flavor of Don't Starve combined with Oxygen Not Included. We're obviously still learning a lot. Can you build ladders horizontally? It does not look like it. It looks like they only go up and down. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, that's more raw popworts. Wart seeds. The more seeds you get, the more seeds you get, sort of thing. Trying to get more of them down there. Now let's try this whole burner box thing. Let's remember in real world, oxygen and fire don't mix well. Here's my burner box. Okay. Oh, it gets unhappy when it's... No, 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 don't dig. Suck. Whew. Some might say O2 and fire mix too well, yes. Do the doors count as support? I'm sure they count as structure. I'm not 100% sure though. I'm only saying that with the oxygen because we've all seen the trailer where everything goes up in a thing of fire, so I'm not sure. Okay, we do have an oxygen injector. Helps build a small bonfire. Okay. Then we have a flint box. Creates a spark at the location of your cursor. A spark reacts with oxygen and fuel to start a fire. Yep. And then we have 3 thermal plates, a solid tile that conducts heat efficiently, good for cooking food or heating up other substances. So a heat plate, huh? Well, I'm not going to do it with all this stuff sitting here. So let's go get our light bulbs. Nope. F. Light bulbs. Is anybody? There they are. Oh, it looks like they have a little structure point to them. That's kind of cool. And then I'm going to take my wire. Can I make a new junction? It looks like you have to make the junction first. Oh, that even says hub, which means I butchered that the first time. Why won't you let me do that? Oh, there it goes. All right, so Q just enables or goes between 1 and 2. If I want to deconstruct something, I need to go to the mouse wheel. Okay. So what I'm going to try to do is this. We're going to go from here to here. That's that hub we made before. And then I come off the hub and go right into that light bulb too. No, I don't want more phosphorus. That's a lot of pop wort. We just got to figure out how to cook. And I should probably put down the 3rd light bulb. Those lights feel very effective. Oh, look, they can even go off the side. Oh, that's adorable. Maybe they're LEDs. All right, let's go put this on some brick. Do I have any more brick? I need more brick. $90? No. So the reason it says fabricate 9, remember 9 is just 1 brick. I'm also gonna go throw up some more moss in here. I have no idea what we're doing with all this moss. In here, I don't want to get rid of the rest of my stuff. Oh, you can quick sort into nearby storage bins. That's kind of handy. This will only be 3 tiles worth. Here we go. Now, oxygen injector. We'll put that. Oh, it's over here. Oh, this seems bad. This is bad. Let's see how big these thermal plates are. Apparently they don't like going on the brick. Can you flip buildings? Not that I know of yet. Not that I've seen. I also need to find... There's a certain fruit that'll absorb some carbon dioxide. Because this is getting a little precarious over here. And our wheel's dead anyways. Can you flip bridges? If somebody can flip a bridge, I can. We need the thermoplates above the fire. Good stuff. Alright, I'm gonna hold off on research for now. Let's eat some nom-noms. So we've dug this out so I can put in this thing. But I want to put it on a solid surface, so I need my bricks. So right there. Here we go. Maybe. All right. Oxygen. Insert. Oh. Oh, I was just blowing into it. Look at my little face. Let me go get some more O2. This is too much. We gotta watch this. All right, now let's... I'm gonna guess I'm gonna need something that ignites. So I'm gonna grab some of this. Let me grab some of my plankwood chips and fill it in. Okay. I've got that. Oh, it needs power too? I guess you need an initial spark. Oh, we got heat. We've got heat. Hot carbon. Oh, that's hot. Oh, that's really warm. Chat, we made fire. You're welcome. It dissipates really quick. All right, let's put some of these thermal plates down. And then I want to put some of these guys. What do we got? Hot raw popworts. They're cooking. Uh-huh. Fire pit consumes oxygen. Yes. Good thing it's way over there. There's not a lot of O2. Ah, pancakes. I wonder if they'll burn. Hot raw. So they're still, oh, turns into jumping cooked popworts. Oh yeah, it doesn't like it over here. Oh, yep, that's hot. Hot potatoes. So we have our source of plank wood. More plank wood seeds, please. Playtest survey. We've survived 10 cycles. What do you want to say, chat? What do you want to say? Give me some more good stuff. Ren make fire. Fire equals ouch. Amaze. I love it. Awesome says, take my money, Klei. Take my money, Klei. Ooh. Oh, Brandel wants to bring up Zoom. Some of the community are concerned about not being able to zoom on the screen. What else? Copy and paste the names of everyone in the chat and ask them to add us. This feels like Ani and DS had a baby, but in a good way. I feel that too. Snap to grid. Snap to grid in the future. Maybe sticky to grid. Ooh, copy buildings button. Horizontal ladders. Do I think that would be a good thing? Some sort of horizontal ladders? Beautiful. Let's submit that one. All right, let's go drop off some more oxalate, since oxygen is a thing. Nope, wrong way. Scaffolding, yeah, scaffolding would be good. All right, so let's get this bigger battery, because right now we're spending a lot of our stamina just running on the wheel. Okay. I am really concerned about all the heat here. So maybe I put in too much plankwood chips. Can I, oh, what is this? Cooked? I am good with cooked popworts. Let's throw some more on there. Can I take some of, yes. I can take some of the plankwood out. What is this? Charcoal? Oh, that's brilliant. It ain't that hot, Ren. Okay, but now I've got some cooked. I can make wort soup with 5 popworts and some water. We'll see how many calories one wort soup is. Maybe you can close the fireplace from both sides. Oh, that sounds smart. I need more brick. Can we see some thermals? It does look like the brick does prevent it from spreading the thermals outside of it. But how would you add more firewood? That's true too. Yeah, we wouldn't be able to. We've got some more oh, here it is. 450 calories. So the mush bar was only 300. How many calories am I down? I'm down 1,000 calories, so this will... It's better, but it's gonna be a constant thing, cooking. What was this down here? No! Those are my raw wort. Now I've got more charcoal. I don't know what to do with all the charcoal. Okay. Chomp on a bowl of soup. Yum, yum, yum. And we're out of power again. Charcoal probably burns too. Let's highlight over it. Created when smolder runs out of oxygen to react to. It does say fire fuel. So maybe instead of adding plank, yeah, it just turns into smoldering fire. We'll have to think of some better ways. To put this in. I think one way would just be to leave the top open. Like only have so many thermal plates. And then you just leave the top and you can throw some in the middle. There's some more wart seeds. There they are. It does look like some of them are being ash. We have ash too. Where is my wart seeds? I should probably get a couple glowworms in here. There's one. I'm gonna need some sorters. Glowfern, plankwood, popwort, cooked popworts, wart seeds. There we go. There you go. Look at us. And you can see the soil drying out. That is really cool. Anyone else concerned there's actual fire in Echo's inventory? There's not actual fire. I think you... Oh, there's smoldering fire in my inventory. Yeah, that's probably not good. Can we get rid of this, please? Oh, thank goodness. Don't want smoldering fire. How's this? Oh, those are my cooked popworts. I wonder if they burn too. I'm gonna leave a little bit on there. Just see if they burn. Here we go. And then the rest I can cook into some wart soup, which is taking more water. I need a geyser. No geyser equals bad. I am out of stamina, so I can eat a wart soup, and it'll give me a little bit of stamina. A ton of water under your farm. That's actually not a lot of water. It may look like it, but it's not. I'm still doing okay. I love how the soil just instantly gets wet. No, 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 no! Water! Get away from my fire! I am not, like, I need more everything. What do we got here? Charcoal? It's 124, which is perfect. It's slowly losing thermals. Let's go find our brick so I can seal that in the other side. I thought we had some brick coming. I have 9 brick. Fabricate 180. Make a water tank next to the soil that can feed into the soil. Yes, you can do that. You can do that. I did a little bit of that last night. Can I just eat these? I don't... Cooked with the burner and then turned into even better food. Let's cook some of them. Let's put some smoldering fire down. Yep, it'll turn into charcoal too. What is this? Boiling water? Oh no, it's... You're making a mess. Where's that hot charcoal? There's more boiling water in there. Charcoal. I don't think I put out the fire. I don't know. Alpha Leon, yes, go to Steam. I did not get early access from Klei. I did the same thing that everybody here can do. Just go to the Steam page for Away Team and request access. It is quickly missing inputs, oxygen. Well, aren't you just a needy... Let's go fill back up with some oxygen. How long did I wait for the approval email? I requested access towards the beginning of stream yesterday, and after the stream I had an email. Blow! There we go. There we go. It still doesn't love the charcoal. It looks like the charcoal just keeps the heat, which is kind of good because we made it hot. When during stream when we were talking about the game, the button for requesting access went dark, and some people were not even able to request access. So it looks like they did the playtest period, got everybody they wanted, and the button naturally grayed out. Well, now they've opened up the request. Whoa, what's the matter? Oh. Now it looks like they've opened it up to basically adding to a wait list. No need for sleep that I've seen. In fact, we're now 11 cycles in and my bladder still says 100%. I don't know if that's a concern. Can I put some light on this subject, please? Okay. Let's suck all this up, whatever this is. Here we go. And maybe even just a little, enough space. I like this. Because I can still get in there. And it might contain some of the thermals. A little bit. I should have put some right here. Can I get bricks under there now? Not unless I go down under. All right, chat, we're going down under. Oh, nope, that's bad. Bad news. There we go. I mean, since we're... Let's not get all that boiling water. Maybe some ladders? How far does that go down? No, not very. Oh, unless that's the big one? I don't know. We'll leave that there for now. I don't want to get too in the way. Let's go run on my stupid wheel. Oh, okay, we finished that research. Which means I'm gonna need to go get slime. And eat some of this mush bar. Cooked lice. There's a lice loaf, which is 360 calories and a little bit of stamina. So we'll make it. And then make my wort soup. That'll be good food when we get back. What do you need? What is your... Needs manure? Oh, wow. So after a few harvests, it now needs fertilizer. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Let's start that research, although it's 12,000 power. Let's go in here. Nope. Put some loose stone. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all these seeds. Let me make one more storage. Ooh, water. Why is your center area so lit up even when the lights go out? I think this thing emanates light. Our pod. Oh no, is that steam? Water vapor. It's not too hot over there. Oh, and look at it, it's nice and cool over it. Oh no! We have no heat? Okay, you have... I guess I need to spark it again. Here it goes. Fire is being made. Let's check those thermals now. The brick really does. Look how well the brick's doing containing that heat. Really like that. We got a message here though. Unpowered. Why do you need power? Put some brick above it. I don't know if the brick absorbs the heat. Let's do an F1. Heat capacity 7.78 kilojoules. It doesn't say anything about it. Eventually that brick would heat up anyways. Yeah, maybe leave the water. That way it gets put on the garden, even though they're done growing without manure anyways. Alright. There was a slime biome. Oh, I wanted one more storage bin just to put all the seeds. You know what would be smart? If I made a light switch. It would actually be smart to put a light switch in. That way you're not using power when you're not there. Why is the red bar flashing? Is this red? I don't know. This is when my stamina is low. See how it goes down? It goes down pretty quickly when you're on the wheel. Alright, let's go try to collect a little bit. There was some slime down here. Oh, there's a lot of wild warts down there too. So we can go down here and start digging. I need more ladders. I'm gonna craft a quick 120, and then I'm gonna super soak the area with some phosphorite. Oh, is that slime? That's slime right there. No, give me... That's water. I want water. Let me put my... I don't have a silly helmet anymore. Okay. Alright. Uh-oh. This probably is not a great space to be. Do I have slime now? I have 8 slime. No, no. Coppermite. How much did I need? What did I need slime for? Oh, make the big battery. Hopefully 8's enough. It's probably not enough. But you know I'm gonna have to run on the wheel anyways. Slime lung incoming. Yep. Plant climate stress. A plant is not growing because the temperature is outside its preferred range. Oh, great. Looks like we've already done that. Why? I didn't put too much fire in it this time. Oh, hot vapors. I think some of that turned into mud. Heat death coming. Yeah, and you can't because there's no structure to hold it up. Where's it getting all of its... Alright, it's fine. It's fine. Let's take all this while we can. So, in other words, put your cooking area way far away. What is this? Wet soil? I don't know you. No, 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 don't dig up my goodies. Somehow this all got wet. Yes. All the dirt is turning into wet soil. This steam is real. How did it get so hot down here? 40 at the bottom. How am I generating water vapor at only 50 C? I'm not sure. So I can understand like wanting to do all this far away from your place. We're just not gonna cook anything right now. I'm gonna let these cool. Let's look at this. I guess it's just the air? Yeah, but we covered our stove pretty well. Let me go planning mode. Background maybe? Biome? No. Any insulated tiles? Not that I've seen. Like somehow we've got water vapor. We were generating water vapor down here from only 42 or 43 degree ambient temperatures. So I'm not sure how the heat caused the water vapor to rise. Trouble Queen, how are you? So I tell you what we do. Uh-oh, that's not good. Let me just remove the water. Inventory is full. You only have so much of an inventory for the liquids. And then I'll put some bricks. There we go. No more water vapor. I heard you got a key to try to things. Yes, I requested access on the Steam. What were you up to today, Trouble Queen? What were you playing? Mud and manure both count as liquids. They definitely have some wet in them. Water will turn into vapor at much lower temps than 100 C, depending on air pressure and humidity. That could definitely be it. All right, let's go suck all. Super Sucker 3000. Oh, I'm full. So mud says mix of dirt and water eventually dries up to loose dirt and water vapor. Well, I'm gonna put some of that right here. There's our mud. I'm gonna have to redo all this. Well, we can't even build this anyways because we don't have manure. So our old farm is sort of kaput. Do I have any dirt? I played some Terraria, then I died very aggressively, so I practiced violin for a bit. Well, thank you so much for coming by. Some violin and Terraria chat. Los dead moss. Dried up and desiccated remains of moss. Can I burn moss?
Bobby?
We're about to find out.
Water sucks. Gatorade is better.
I'm gonna put the moss in there.
Get it, girl.
And I'm gonna hit it with the flint. Nope, flint. Moss burns. More at 11. The outhouse tech, it is not ready. Almost ready though. Oh. Lasagna's in the oven. Oh, I'm about to start getting hungry. I too want some lasagna. Apparently I cannot, well, my liquid inventory is full. Oh, that didn't last long at all. The moss burns up really quick. Are you still on fire? You don't seem to be on fire. There it goes. I know it's probably not smart restarting that fire. Yeah, it was probably really dumb. Not store-bought lasagna either? Oh. Oh. Look, even though it didn't have manure, it still grew? Maybe not. Uh-oh. There we go. Nope, not there, not there. That was a mistake. I need a way. See, right now it's not taking up the wet soil because it's not loose. But as soon as you put the dirt down before you wet it, it is loose. So you can still suck it up. But for those of you who are sick like me, you have to be very careful. Especially when you're repairing all this stupid stuff that you did before. A skyblock. I've never played Terraria. I think it's one of the games that has been on my wish list for the longest. And I'm always like, oh, next time it goes on sale, I'm going to pick it up. And I never do. But it's the thought that counts. What is this here? Wet soil. Okay, let me... Why is it doing that? Because that's where it would end up going anyways. Okay, now I just got a huge mess. Okay, this is okay. Why are you digging for? I didn't want you to dig down there. Uh-oh, low on oxygen. Run through the clouds. All right, good. Okay. All right, we're doing so much better now, chat. And it did it again, didn't it? Yeah, I'm gonna need farm tiles. Like, it really wants you to do the farming, which I have no problems doing. I am down with this farming system. What is killing me is getting everything nice. So the player controls the dupe, and the dupe still manages to make the worst possible choices. Touche! Touche. What's killing you is the skill issue. All right, Rem. All right, Rem. Just wait. You'll get access, and you'll be wrestling with this too. Okay, that's good. That's good there. See, it makes it nice and smooth. Now I need more of the seeds. Wart seeds. Now give me more of the plywood seeds. I'm sorry, plankwood. And you know you've done it right when you get them nice and tight like that. You gotta love it. And then you clean up everything and look at this. Look at this. We're back to normal, chat. Other than that whole power thing. Maybe a hole in the middle for the water? Well, right now the soil, it stays wet a decent amount of time. Before the great vapor situation of cycle 12, we were doing pretty good. Here we go. Agamos! Will dupe safety be a #1 priority? Always. Always. All right, let's put down... Look how far we've made it over here. I want to keep going up and find out what's up there too. Let's go find this outhouse. Here it is. Generates manure. Requires a duplicate to operate. Or... You know what I'm saying. Maybe I put the seeds in here. Raw pawports need to be cooked. There's some glow fern seeds, plankwood, whoa, whoa, whoa! Run through the clouds of O2! I really need to get rid of all that. Let's get some pawports on here. Oh no, what is this? Missing oxygen. There we go. We got fire again. What is carbon dioxide is starting to become a problem. Oh, what was that? Oh, I'm hungry. Now, where would you put an outhouse? Right here. Oh, okay. Klei, don't make me hoover my own poop. Oh. No, chat, we are not clapping for them on that. Did the bladder go down? Yes, the bladder went all the way down to 5%. Chat like that, huh? I gotta clean this out. This is a ridiculous mess.
You need her.
Did I not get Spark? There it goes. And we have to figure out what we're gonna do with the rest of this stuff. like I do not know what to do with the rest of... Oh, great. Here's more water vapor. Like you're eventually just going to keep creating more and more materials. I mean, look at all this charcoal I have. What am I going to do with it? Let's go over. What's tier 3? High voltage. Oh, I wanted that battery. Battery. 20 loose slime. So we did not have enough slime. Maybe power a boiler? Maybe. What I needed to do, what I would plan to do in the future, is right above my little area here, I would just have a shaft that went straight up to get rid of that heat. In fact, after this, I am not going to relight this until all that water vapor turns into water. There's some more wart soup coming in. Do I have any more wart seeds? No, don't want wart seeds. I guess I do right now. I guess I can always burn the stuff. We need a cooker hood. Exactly. Exactly. Can I go potty more? I only have so much to give. I only have so much to give. That is hilarious. Poor column missed. What is that right there? Moss. Yep, this is all getting too hot again. Let's put some cool manure on it. Needs manure. I just put manure on it. Apparently you gotta put the manure down first. Not enough manure. Mm-hmm. Is that smoke or steam? It's water vapor? Let me put this whole thing out. Mm-hmm. That'll cool you off for a minute, won't it? We'll get the thermals back while I go get more steam. And I need to eat more. Oh good, I got more smoldering fire. And it stays thermally at 200 degrees too. Mm-hmm. That'll eventually go away. Fill up our... Oh, no, do not electrocute yourself. More slime? Let's eat a lice loaf. I am really getting hungry. That's not good. Oh, I got 5 wart soups. There we go. There's my guy right there. Oh, this thing took manure. It was gonna give me something. Hmm. 20 manure. Don't know what we're gonna do with it, but... Oh, look, it's a something. Come here, buddy. You want to come into the outside? Can you want to come up here? That is contaminated water vapor. That's great. What are you? You're a penguin. Consumes contaminated water vapor, excretes mulch. No, you come to the outside. Is that enough room for you? Buddy, you look like you're not having a good time. Can we eat it? Queen, that's so mean. It excretes mulch. More importantly, we need more slime. What is down there? Slime. All right, how many ladders do I have? I got plenty of ladders. All right, here's the deal. I'm gonna first super soak. Boo, 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 boo. Oh, there's some mulch right there. What is mulch for? Mulch plus moss equals moss plus moss. It says an important reaction in the top right. Penguin wings with some sauce. Can you suck it up? I'll try to suck it up. Highly nutrient resource that's great for growing moss. Why do I want to grow moss? I guess it'd be a good... I first need to grow some oxygen, don't I? Hello? I can move him. You're coming up here. That way you can consume the water vapor that's over here. So I don't have to worry about it. Thank you. Now we're gonna make a little ladder. Uh-oh. What do you think the ladders are made out of? Does not say. I know we create them with like rock and... What is it? Just loose stone. Moss for O2, then fuel source? I don't know. Well, we're not using moss as a fuel, as an O2 source. What is it? Contaminated water. Alright, we got some slime. How much slime do we have now? 36 loose slime. What a good penguin. Do your duty. Here's all that water vapor. Can you get slime lung or zombie spores? Do not know. But I can't cook for a little while. This heat issue is a problem. But I only have 2 wart seats left. Get rid of all that. Yes, yes, yes. Look, I'm in the oven. It's cooked Ren. I am collecting water vapor right now, I suppose. What is this? Potash, a combination of ash and water, a form of fertilizer. I don't know if it fertilized anything. Oh, look at the quality. There's a quality rating on the plants. There's some more food for a little bit. Do I have anything else to make? No. Wart seeds. Yeah, that'd be great. How's my bladder? 74%. Chat, you know what time it is. It's poo time! It's so weird they made this a thing. I guess I've been holding it for 12 days? Don't forget the artifact. Oh, yeah, that's better. I only have 15 manure. I need to wait. Alright, what are we gonna do? Let's go for some more research. I need a longer form of electricity or oxygen. Uses data disks to improve duplicate genetics at something called a biolab. But I need 25,000 heat turbine points. We do have a heat turbine. Turns flame into power. That way I can stop running. All right, so now I need to find a place to put a heat turbine. This time we're gonna be smart. We're gonna put it somewhere else. I actually need more lights too. We have a nice little home going though. Build a heat turbine over your grill station. Build a chimney for it. I mean, that seems like the good idea, but there's no structure, which means I wouldn't be able to get in to actually feed it. Oh no, what's going on in there? It's water. I am full on water. Let me put this mud down somewhere. It'll eventually dry. If you start at the roof and then build down, possibly. There's the mud. Cooked lice. Can I eat that? What happens if I throw some palmworts on here, even though it's not warm? Not there. Because these are 40 degrees. It does not phase up. It becomes hot raw popworts at 70 C. There are doors, but they're not insulated. That's a lot of carbon dioxide. Yeah, I don't... In my first... When I played last night for just like an hour, I found something called like jelly something. And it would consume the carbon dioxide and then turn into a solid. But I have not found any this time. We also don't have any place for this to go anywhere. Which is, well... First, let me get rid of the dead moss. Sure. Oh, the door can support the bricks? Yeah. That's a good call. What did I want to do? I need a light. Yes, yes. Everybody likes a nice grill light. Okay. Here's where some of that vapor was coming from. Jumping wiggly lice. Contaminated water can be purified, probably using more heat. We have water. It looks like when you take water vapor, it condenses it. Not sure. What's happening here? Oh, loose dead moss. Yep. You can see it condensing. The grill setups, the cooking stations are going to be amazing. The cooking stations that people come up with. All right, yeah, we've got enough manure. Let's go here. I'm excited for future kitchen episodes, no doubt. Here we go. Insert. Unlock. We got 2 data disks and 30 oxalite for that. Now what do I do with you? Oh, it disappears. Disappears. All right, chat. We have a decision to make. We know we're rolling the new Chaos Crusade. Would you like to see more away team on Sunday, or should we keep playing auction not included? I'm thinking we need to play more away team because we're still discovering. I need to put all this water somewhere. Ooh, roll CC seed and then play away team. Because we still have so much to do. But we're doing well. I mean, we still have 4 warp soups, 3 mush bars. I've got some more ideas about a nice grill area. But this gets to be a... You know what we should probably do? This should be on a different level. It shouldn't even be close to here. It should be like down here. And we just let the heat rise. Here's more phosphorite. I'm running out of phosphorus. I should have planted some grow fern, because this stuff is handy when you're sitting here running about. But we need a whole level. Crystallized lice. Oh, I could use that for food. Or put the vent on the left side. We don't really have a vent. Oh, I'm gonna get myself in trouble. It's too dark. Thin air. Let me jump up. Jump up. Woo. There we go. There's some wild glow worms. Why can't I jump right now? Oh, because I was on a hook. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. What is this? Dirty snow. Chat, we're getting cold. This is where I bet you need that biolab. Because the biolab... Oh no. What is that? Oh, it's too cold. Get into the outside. Oh, the map needs to be powered. I'll bet you the biolab increases our stats to where we don't mind some of those things as much. I'm gonna take a quicker trip home. Just like that. How close are you to the surface? That's what I wanted to look. Look, yeah, we were really close. Well, we don't know if this is surface. Critical fire! Welcome in. Alright, let's go. No, we won't. We won't. I would end up torturing myself. So you cannot eat. Well, we can eat the raw wiggly lice. but we cannot eat the raw pomworts, which is really unfortunate. There's some more manure for you. Chat, I hope you enjoyed our first foray into Away Team. I think maybe I should just use the thumbnail, not this as the thumb. Well, no, it probably should be this, shouldn't it? Is there a screenshot mode? Control S works. Let's go options, controls. No, not yet. Not that I see. What is it in ONI? Control S? No, that's just, no, it's not control save. Will the video be on YouTube? Yes, it will. Maru. Let's go over here. Try to clean up our area a little bit. I will try to cut out that long period that I was away. Let's go right here. And then somehow get you looking up. I don't know. This is going to be weird. We're going in for a screenshot. 3, 2, 1. Cheese! Okay, that's right. Thank you. All right. All right, now don't run off. We got to do the raidy raids. We have to do the raidy raids. No, potato is not what we say. No, it's a cheese or a cheese product. Not potato. Ooh. Is there anybody else in the category right now? Away team. No. There is not. Thank you all for your patience today. I appreciate everybody coming out. I'm sorry again about the break. I hope all of you have a fantastic weekend. Let's go say hi to Too Legit. I know Too Legit will be excited to hear about Away Team. They're also playing some auction not included. And if I could spell it right, that would be great. Here we go. The raid is up. I'm gonna run the credits. I hope all of you have a fantastic weekend. We will be back on Sunday. We'll figure out a nice schedule for Away Team. We'll try to hit it again. I don't know how long this playtest is supposed to last or last for. Wow, words. I don't know how long this playtest is supposed to last for, but we will try to get in as much of it while it's here. All right, beautiful people. So until next time, much love, happy gaming, and I'll talk to you soon.